Hello, everybody. My name is Christopher Saunders, and this is the Connecticut Talent Show. We talk all things talent in Connecticut. And on today's show, I'm pleased to have senior pitcher Angel Rivera from Hamden. He plays on the baseball team. Angel, it's great to be able to have you on the podcast.
Thank you. You too, man.
You know, Angel, obviously,
in
and of itself. We'll get into that in a little bit. But I want to ask you, the game. How did it find you?
Baseball for me is mostly like a really mental game. Like it really affects people like mentally and physically also. And for me, like it mostly takes time, just practice every day, because everything is mental. If you really think about it, it's mental game, and then just keep practicing. That's all you gotta do for it.
Now, the game of baseball obviously can find people in different ways. For you, when you were younger, did you play other sports?
When I was younger, I used to play volleyball, basketball, just all around sports, just so I can get used to different sports, just be an athlete, have fun. As soon as I got older, football was second sport. I got hurt, so then I just mainly focused on baseball.
Do you think playing those multiple helped your game when it comes to baseball?
Yes, no doubt about it. Because it made me more tougher, made me realize that some sports aren't meant for you, but it also made me like realize just everybody can be an athlete, everybody can play different sports.
Now, as you were growing up, the game of baseball, did it come natural to you? Or was it something where, obviously I know you work and you put as much as you can into the game to your craft?
Baseball for me, it kind of ran in my family. My father, he was a boxer. He used to box, and then my mother, she played volleyball and softball. So it kind of ran into the family. But my dad, he been there for me since we moved from Puerto Rico when it was 2015, I'll say. I moved from Puerto Rico to here, and then from there on, he just been on my side. He been with me.
I'm surprised. So you're from Puerto Rico, so you came here in 2015.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
So how was the adjustment to come from another country? That had to be a whole other element.
Playing the game of baseball. No. Yeah, no doubt. Like for me, it was hard at first when I first moved to Puerto Rico to here, because first I didn't know the language. I didn't want to disrespect nobody. I just want to learn the language, communicate with people, and just be a nice person all around.
And I'm glad you mentioned the communication because I'm sure you know who Carlos Beltran is, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so before the competing aspect for a second. I know he's he was huge. He was huge in the Yankees, trying to keep people together, the team together, no matter where they were from, because he was the communication and knew that players into the league wanted to communicate, and like you said, he didn't want to disrespect anybody. So for you, the language aspect. How hard was that for you? To be?
At first it was really hard, because I didn't know what to say to people when I wanted to say something. So I kind of had to go to somebody that knew how to translate for me. And then that's when I started picking up the language, trying to see what people reacted to and stuff like that.
So it was almost like a trial. By error.
Yes, you could say that.
Okay. That's a very interesting. That you lived in Puerto Rico up until 2015.
Yeah.
So talk to me about. I know the game of baseball is huge. Venezuela, Puerto Rico. Talking about baseball there. I've never talked to anybody who can at least I know you can remember baseball. You're still fresh.
Yep. Yeah, I think in Puerto Rico, everybody's just hungry. Everybody's hungry. Everybody want to make it to the league. Like in Puerto Rico, I don't think college is a thing. Like when they come to United States, that's when they see, oh, I can study and then go to the next level. But over there, they don't really think about college. It's just major league, major league, major league. As soon as you finish with high school, it's just major league. That's what people mainly view in Puerto Rico.
Was the World during the World Baseball Classic? During the World Baseball Classic?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, because I've been played. You know, seen the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico. That culture, the fanfare. It just seems like Christmas on steroids. Everybody's so excited.
Yeah, that's like our life. Everything we put our whole entire life, everything we do every day, it's just we breathe. Everything is baseball. That's why we like take it so to the heart, and everything just fun and just it's great.
Was there anybody that in your town or you played with younger that is either playing in college, got drafted, signed? Anybody that you can share?
I don't believe I played with anybody that got signed or anything, but my older brother. Oh yeah, I played. Now that my coach just told me, my freshman year when I got here, I played with Andrew Morero. He went to UConn for 2 years, and then he got drafted by the
Cardinals.
By the Cardinals. I forgot what round it was, but he's in the Cardinals right now.
Oh, you played with Morero.
Yeah.
I called his games when he called his games Blues before he went to UConn.
Oh, I played with him my freshman year. He's the one that kind of just got me like made me realize that there's more people that threw harder.
He's such a great fan. He was great for the Blues, and he just had ice in his game. Kid's so young, coming out of high school, he was making juniors and seniors in college look silly during the summer.
Yes, like his arm angle, everything he did, he just had his own swag. He had everything just by himself. He was a great person. Everybody was happy to be around him. He was just a great person to be with.
It's funny you talk about his swag. His kind of speaks to who his personality is. Very uncool, but like he's got the swag.
Like it's weird, but it's good at the same time.
Yeah, I could see that. If people think that's kind of weird, but it's really not.
He's good. He's just good.
Did you ever face him during
No. I think I remember Louis, my older brother. He's 1 year older than me. I think he faced him when he was 14 and Andrew was 17 or 18, I believe so. And my brother just said he threw gas. That's all he did.
Yeah, and you could see why he was drafted by the Cardinals.
Exactly.
Now, Angel, take me into Hamden as far as from your freshman year until how would you grade yourself? So far?
So when I first transferred to Hamden High School, it was my sophomore year.
Okay.
I came freshly new to the school. I did not know anybody. I felt just brand new once again. So I think it was from meeting the athletic director. It was from him. He just treated me nice. He showed me all around the school. He was a nice person. And from there, I kind of try to go for the football team so I can try to work out with them since football, they're good at working out. And from there, I just kind of made me realize that I can keep grow more, and realize more stuff.
Do you think they'll do playing the game of football? You need to have strong legs. Do you feel like playing that game? Strength part.
Yeah, it made me more explosive, you could say, because they're really explosive. Defensive end, all of those players, they're really explosive. And if you think about that, as a hitter, you got to be really explosive, and as a catcher also.
Now, what you said you came in. Was that during the pandemic?
No, it was before the pandemic.
Okay. So So fast forward to senior year. For you specific, what goals did you set for yourself?
So as a senior, I think I was like, I kind of just realized, okay, this is my last year here. Let's focus on winning. Let's make everybody else, younger guys, feel comfortable, get better by each day. And that's how it came to me. Just be a nice captain, good role model, and just make everybody better around me.
Looking at the numbers, what you've done this year, and obviously what you have done behind the plate, I think it'd be fair to ask. To you, do you feel like your bat is ahead of your glove, or your glove is ahead of your bat?
Ooh, that's a really tough question.
I'll let you answer that one.
Sheesh. I gotta think about this one.
Take your time.
Oof. To be honest, it might be hidden because my coaches, also the coaching staff, they really help me out on staying back, stay comfortable on the approach, just stay back and doing drills that help you just get the ball in the middle, drive it, and just those. And the catching part, I think it just get the ball at second base as quick as possible.
The catching aspect. When I think of, spoke about Puerto Rico, I mentioned Dominican Republic. There's been so many great catchers. Puerto Rico has as well. Do you feel like that when you played baseball down there, that helped prepare you for where you are right now?
Yes. Because a lot of people over there, they don't really expect younger guys to be better than them. And to be honest, I don't mind if somebody else is better than me. I just like the competition of it. Because if I see somebody's better than me, I want to get better than them, if that kind of makes sense.
No, it does. I mean, it's better than a 484 average. That's kind of hard to beat. And another thing that the day and age of how baseball is, more strikeouts and walks, strikeouts and home runs. Do you pride yourself on not striking out?
Yeah, I try not to strike out because a lot of the younger guys, they expect me to get a double, do something good that it makes the team, the morale, go up. So as long as I don't strike out, either I just get a single, get on base. It's not about just hitting home runs and doing triple, big stuff. It just get on base and be a team player, not just be selfish and just do those type of stuff.
And with you being one of the lead selfish, if you're having a tough day, which doesn't seem like that ever happens. First at bat. When you're catching, are you forgetting about and you're focusing on
Can you repeat that again, please? It kind of lagged.
Oh, I apologize. So the question was, let's say you got out in your first at bat. When you're catching, are you forgetting about what happened? Because now you have to catch and hope your teammates pitching.
Yeah, no. When I'm catching, I kind of focus more on doing my stuff catching, but I don't forget what happened my last at bat. Because if I forget about it, I know it's gonna come again. So just think about it, put it in my brain, just let it sit there, and just focus on what I gotta do first. And then when I come back to hitting, then I adjust.
So let's say, for example, first at bat, you take it, you take the bat, 10, 11 pitches, and the kid strikes you out on a fastball or breaking ball. Second at bat. Are you remembering all of those pitches, exactly where they were, and being able to second at bat?
Yes, I'll definitely not forget those stuff that he threw me, because if he keep the same sequence, my second at bat, I know what's coming. So let's say he threw fastball, changeup, and then fastball outside high. Let's call it that. And then my second at bat, he started doing the same thing. I just adjust, stay back, and if he threw me changeup, and I adjust to it and just hit it down the line or stay middle, I get a single. That's it.
Now, when you played in Puerto Rico, I know there's kids 10, 11 years old who throw better breaking balls than some college guys.
Yes.
Are you able to? Is that a pitch that you're able to really kind of? I don't want to say destroy, but punish. Because you've seen so many good breaking balls.
When I'll say it depends where the curveball is, you could say. Okay. Because if the curveball is kind of hanging down the middle, I can really hit it far. But if the curveball is kind of going outside, I can just drive it the other way. I can't really think much of it.
Now, how about the changeup? Does it give you fast?
The changeup mostly, if they throw it, if it's a hard changeup, it's mostly a fastball for me. I don't really think about changeups. If it's a hard one, it's a fastball for me. But if it's slow, I just kind of stay back. And if I see a drop, don't swing. If I see a hang, swing.
Angel, it's great to be able to have you on. Appreciate it. And I really do appreciate your coach allowing me to be able to come on. Before I let you go, the interest, and it's amazing the numbers that you have. You're not garnering more. Has that, and I can't say it's affected you because you're just having a great season. But when the games are over, you're reflecting. Does it make you frustrated that there's not more attention on you?
I kind of stay composed, just stay to myself, and then after the game, when everything is over, I try to have a meeting with the players and just talk about it. Let's not forget about what just happened in the game, because if we see them celebrate the win, we obviously want the win. So just think about what happened. Don't get too frustrated. Don't be too cocky either way. Just be calm, collective, and get better the next game.
Yeah. And if you don't mind, I wanted to add something about Angel, if that's okay.
Sure, Coach Dwyer. Right ahead.
So yeah, no, Angel came in this year. His goal is to play college baseball. And last year it wasn't really that focus. He wanted to obviously get better, and all the players do. When he came to me, as soon as they announced I got the coaching position job, he came to me asking how he can be a leader, how he can play college baseball. And he really honed it in. Like he became, a leader on this team. I'm not saying he wasn't a leader last year. I'm saying he really stepped it up this year. We have a really young team this year, a lot of sophomores and even a freshman stepping up right now. And he's owning it, absolutely owning it, showing guys what it's like to go to practice, focus at a game. We're going to have those games where the young guys aren't experienced at the varsity level. And he's really took them under his wing, trying to get their confidence level high, as he touched on earlier. And he's guiding these kids. And now the second part of what he's trying to accomplish is get into college. And that's where obviously I'm going to, step in and help him out. But yeah, he's not frustrated that he's not getting the college looks that he deserves. We're just starting it off. Like we're going to, start promoting him. He's drafting up. His grades improved drastically since last year. I told him that was a goal that he needed to have. And his grades have, hopped up tremendously from last year. That's a huge tell for me that a guy is ready for college ball, not just the baseball aspect, but like you said, he came over, from Puerto Rico in 2015, and that transition's hard, but he's mastering it, right? It's his senior year. I told him, hey, you got to get your grades up. That's part of the deal. And he's doing that. And now we're working on, getting, college, him to get a college email composed and, reach out, how to go about that. And that's still part of the transition because like you said, it's in Puerto Rico, the baseball players there don't really think about, college. So he comes over here and it's a different ball game. So we're trying to put him on the right path, and, he keeps his head level, and I know he will. He continues to be the leader that I know he is, and he continues to play baseball like he has been. He's going to have no problem getting recognition and playing baseball at the collegiate level at a high level.
Coach, and I have a question for
the
Dwyer before I go to Angel. Because I know that coaches at the college level who follow me will watch this to make sure that I say, hey, check this kid out if you can. Listen, see if you're interested. You come to a game. What can they expect from Angel, the player and the person when watch him play?
I mean, I don't honestly even have to answer that. You just tell him to come to a game, and anybody who's a college coach will notice what this guy brings to the table. He is confident. He's upbeat. You can look at him, and I assisted coach D3 ball in Massachusetts, and I did a little bit of scouting. I took a few scouting classes, and what you do is you look at a player on the field, and you should be able to look at a player and not know what the score is, whether you're up 5, whether you're down 5, what inning is it. You look at a player and see that he's giving you everything he's got, every single pitch, no matter what the score is. And that's exactly what you get with Angel.
Angel, do you have any after that?
Not really. I'm mostly just happy person all around. Just happy to enjoy the game. Just enjoy time with people, make them happy, enjoy the game. That's all there is to it.
And also, too, it helps that you have can back you up as well, right? You need a little extra push.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Angel, thanks so much for being able to appreciate it. Coach Dwyer, thank you for allowing me to come on. This was a lot of fun, and Angel, I hope you get more attention than what you deserve.
You do deserve that. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
No problem. I'll wrap things up. Stay safe. MRCT stands for Connecticut Talent. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody, and be well.